since I now wait for the train to arrive, so I thought, okay, I will let you know what happened yesterday. So I called them and I wanted to talk with that nurse who gave me the prior Novavax vaccine shot, which was like kind of disastrous, right? I've never experienced anything like that before. And so I wanted to talk with her and say that, okay, I will come in for the next shot, but here, this and this and this happened, so I don't want this to be repeated again. And then I talked with another nurse because apparently that nurse wasn't there. So I explained to her, okay, listen, this and this happened. I'm actually overdue for the second shot, and I don't want this to be happen again. And while explaining to her, and I want to actually recap what happened was, while that other girl, who was a very, very nice girl, we had a fantastic conversation, but she aspirated, but also after she injected and took the needle out, it was bleeding like crazy, like blood was flashing out of that hole down, literally all the way down to my elbow. It was like really a lot of blood. And she was kind of like reluctant about it. She's like, yeah, it happens, you know, some people bleed, some people don't. It's like, oh, I never bleed ever after vaccination or during vaccination, or just why do you take out the needle? And she's like, do you use blood thinners? I was like, absolutely not. And so, and later, while I was walking back home, actually taking the train, and everything was fine, and then I was walking home, and then suddenly my left arm started to get numb all the way down to my hand. And also I had immediately the flash of metal taste in my mouth. So I explained everything to her, to that girl, the nurse, yesterday on the phone, and she was like, what? Especially she reacted when I said my left arm became numb. And she was like, oh, wow. And said, okay, listen, I informed all my doctors for the record about this. And she's like, yeah, what did they say? Blah, blah, blah. And I said, you know, I will still get the second shot, but I just don't want this to be repeated. She's like, okay, you know, I will be here. You know, is she going to be there? She's like, yeah, you know, don't worry. She won't be here. I will be here. So, okay, fine. But how do you do it? She's like, do you aspirate? She's like, I don't aspirate. We don't aspirate anymore. This is old school, we don't do it. I was like, okay, how do you do it then? And I also explained to her, you know, my medical background or a scientific background, so that she understood that she can talk to me in a very scientific manner. And so she said that she puts her fingers to make sure she hits the deltoid muscle, and then she injects there. And that was for me a good explanation for me to be satisfied that she can give me the shot. And I asked her, you know, what time she will be there, and she said until 3:30. And of course, and today, Friday, I have so much work to do as always, but then I literally run like I was so late, and I run for 15 minutes straight to MIT to catch the train, literally 15 minutes straight. And it already had rained like crazy. It was so hot and humid, so it was like, oh god, I was so soaked and wet, but I was running non-stop. I was like, okay, that's not good because I'm gonna get a vaccination. But thankfully I'm fit, so I don't have like this high blood pressure stuff issues and stuff like that. So but 15 minutes running straight was like, okay, that's it. And then I immediately catch the train. That was awesome. And then I thought, okay, you know what? I won't be able to make it because she said 3:30. What if she leaves? And I was like, oh my God, today is Friday. And she said 3:30. I was like, let me double check when they close, because this is like, I want to catch her. I want her to do the job. And so then I checked it, and I called them in the train. I said, look, I connected with her again. And I said, look, I'm on my way. Please don't leave. I will be soon there. I want to get a shot from you. And so she's like, yeah, don't worry, you will get your shot. I was like, no, I will get it from you. I want to get it from you. And then she's like, okay, you will get it. It's okay, I will be there soon. So I literally run out of the train. Thankfully, even though it was so crowded on Friday afternoon, or like close to the, evening, I literally rushed out. I run again like crazy for, 5-10 minutes, all the way straight to the health center. And then I literally made it at 3:30 at the door. I was like shocked, like, are you crazy? Like, wow. 3:30 on point, I made it there. Wow. So that was it, but I was soaked wet, literally. And then I got on the system, and then I was in there. And then there was these two girls, like one, and I didn't know who was who. And then the other girl was trying to just like, I explained to her, but she was also listening because I was the only one getting vaccinated there. But also they both were doing things, and then I explained everything what happened. And I said that I talked with her, blah, blah, blah. I mean, that girl's name. And then the other girl was preparing the vaccine. And I said, and I was like, okay, she's literally about to give me the vaccine shot. I said, are you that person? As she said, no, I'm this person. And I was like, no. Is that possible that she gives me the shot? Because she was also right there next to her. She's like, yeah, don't worry, whatever you want, it's fine. Either one of us can give it, because both will do the same. I mean, I don't know about her technique, but she also for sure won't be aspirating. At this point, it's fine with me, because I also have never gotten vaccinations with aspiration. So aspiration, most of you asking me about this, it's not a big deal. Like literally, I haven't gotten vaccines while the nurses were aspirating. That's also, only when I get medicine or something they aspirate, but it's not my experience that, for the vaccines to get aspirated. And so I don't want to miss the train. I want to make it short. So anyway, so then I asked her, and she gave me the shot. So she literally put the deltoid, squeezed my muscle, gave me the shot. That's it. No bleeding, no nothing. The soreness was immediately there. That's it. I'm totally fine. I didn't even wait. I just literally left. I'm not supposed to do that, but totally fine. So I will catch the train, get to MIT. From there, I will walk home, and I will check with you, okay? All right, see you later. Bye-bye.